Okay, so, yeah, not really much riding on this one because eWolves are 4 points ahead. But we are live, and as we have only just gone live, I'll quickly run through the teams. We have Chris in goal, right back Sal, centre back Baz, left back Dino, centre mid Kobe, right wing Loire, centre forward NF, and left wing is J-Dog. For eWolves, you've got Gio in goal, right back is Marega, centre back Chucky, left back Destran or Isco, centre mid Godrock, right wing Frozen, centre forward Scum, and left wing is Kime. There is another thing that I have just realised I haven't got on as well, and there it is. Hello. Also that. There we go. Too bright. Turn that down a bit. There we go. Camera's going to have to sort itself out by itself, but it should do that automatically. But this has been 0-0 so far anyway. Not really too much has happened, so that's good. You haven't missed much if you are just tuning in. Sal goes to the left for Dino. Dino back to Chris in goal. Sal finds Loire. Loire touches it to NF, who just isn't on the same wavelength there, and it runs out for a eWolves throw. Definitely let me know your predictions for this one in the chat if you are still joining us. It was a late start to the stream, so normally I would have asked you this earlier. But yeah, let me know. This is more of a tougher Tempest lineup, in my view. Seabot has said 2-0 to eWolves. Aleem said 4-3 to eWolves. Valksaw says 3-0 to eWolves. Mike 4-2 to eWolves. DapDap 4-2 to TT. So there we go. DapDap has gone against the... He's a rebel, just like I know DapDap is. No problem, Arshavin. Do has got 2-0. 2-0 until it gets DDoS to half-time. Scum trying to cross, and it's a corner kick. Kieran puts TT 19, eWolves 0. Kime with the opportunity to put the corner in. Puts it in, and we know eWolves can be deadly with them corners. And in the end, Scum just heads it into the hands of Chris. Would be 20 if Kieran started. 5 goals to Loire. And a VAR goal taken away. Valksaws Navas, of course. There we go. I've got to give you your proper name, haven't I? I just assume everyone on Twitch should have their iOS names, but it doesn't always work like that. Hence why I didn't know who Sal was for so long. And Sal like, hated me for it. He was like, you do know I'm Sal, don't you? I was like, Darkside? That's you, Sal? Yeah, that's Sal. Oh, what a ball by Chucky to Scum, and it could be 1-0 here. Scum takes it and puts the keeper off. What a ball that is by Chucky. Chucky with a brilliant ball over the top there. Look at this again. Bang. Just behind, and Baz just beating in the air. As a centre-back, I know they're horrible when you just know you're too far ahead and you don't read the flight of the ball correctly. And Scum just gets in behind. Yeah, I don't think it was a proper dribble, but he did seem to put the goalkeeper off. Remember when Nightfire was a big shot on iOS? Because I don't. I mean, in NF's defence, he's not very active. And I think a lot of TT aren't really that active. Chris just stops that on the line. And I really do think at the moment, activity is saying a lot about the community. Look how, much eWolves have progressed because they're one of the, well, they're probably the most active team. Ball comes in from Tempest by Nightfire, but the ball rolls out to Frozen. Frozen just dribbles easily past Dino there. That was too easy. And now he finds Scum on the left. Kime. Past Kobe. Kime out to the left looking for Scum, but Sauer's there. Loire. Tackle by Kobe. Kobe to Dino. Dino out to the right for Sao, and now Luar. Infield to J-Dog. J-Dog with the ball through to NF. NF does get there ahead of Marega. NF looking to go to the byline and pull it back, and it's blocked by Chucky. Chucky was just in the right area there. Most active team in IOSoccer all, and I don't see him winning any titles. Well, I mean, that's kind of the way it goes in iOS. You can be really active, but if you catch NG on a good day, it doesn't matter how active you are. I think you're just going to get beat the way it is at the moment. Gio with the kick to Marega. Chucky. Godrock. Godrock with a ball round the back looking for Kime. Sao finds Luar. Luar back to his goalkeeper, Chris. It looks like Tempest are just... Oh, Chris is taking a big chance there. When you've got someone with a hitbox like Kime, you do not want to be doing that. I would be terrified to do that. I don't go anywhere near Kime because I know he's got a huge hitbox. J-Dog with the ball in, but he's hit himself, and then Kobe takes a whack to the head with that ball. Frozen. Runs at Baz. Cut out by Kobe there, who's out back helping his defence. J-Dog. J-Dog looking to get the cross in. Instead, he plays it to the edge for Kobe. Kobe goes for the shot and wins a corner. At least Tempest are getting some possession up the field. The ball goes in from the corner. It's easily dealt with by eWolves. They know how to defend corners. They know how to defend crosses as well. We've seen them defend a hell of a lot of crosses in the NG game. And that's how they got that 0-0. Frozen. On the right, puts the ball to the back post. The header's blocked. And it's a corner kick. You don't want to be giving too many corners away to eWolves. Kime puts the ball in. Scum wins it again. But it's deflected out for another corner. Ball goes in. It's deflected up again. See what I mean? eWolves just seem to be able to win these chances. Thank you, Aga. Kime with the ball in again. But this time, third time, unlucky for eWolves. Yeah, exactly. You've got to be able to defend well, especially against Borgar as well. I can attest to that. And don't do overhead kicks while he's running at you. I'm glad too many people didn't see that one. But anyway, the ball goes out to play for a throw-in to Dino. Dino down the line, trying to find J-Dog. But again, some of the Tempest players just not really on the same page here. I'm just glad nobody clipped it, because I don't think it'd have been fair. For somebody who never really plays this game anymore, and then you have to go up against 5-ping Borgar. It is not nice. It's not nice. That's all I'm going to say. Frozen almost crafted himself out an opportunity. But it was easy for Chris in the end. eWolves have it straight back, though. Scum. Just through ball was too much on it, and no kill. Sao trying to just thread that into Kobe's path. But at the moment, Tempest just a bit wasteful. Chucky brings the ball forward. Chucky having a really good season, by the way, for eWolves. Probably his best season in an eWolves shirt by a mile. Frozen with the chance at the near post. It's just too easy at the moment for eWolves to get behind that Tempest backline. NF to Luar. This is a man who could definitely need to be on the ball more than he has been in this first half. Goes to the byline, pulls it back, crosses it in. Oh, tell you what. The eWolves defense, for a change, did not get on the end of that. And J-Dog, I don't think was expecting it to come through to him. But he was this close away from it. Chucky. With the ball out to the left, but just ahead of Destran. Nightfire. Tackled by Isco. NF is back to cover. The ball goes in. This time, Tempest do get a good header away. Godrock. NF got body blocked, according to Mike. It was hard to make out what happened there, but it's possible. Kofi. Oh, that's a good... Oh, I was about to say, I didn't see Scum there. But normally, Kobe can play a better ball than that. Gio. Destran to Kime. Oh, decent through ball, but Scum has overread that one and gone too early. Luar charges towards the centre. They're going for them through balls through the middle, but I really don't think that's the way to go against eWolves. They're too compact as a team. Really, you need to just be having a little dribble in front of them and trying to just work out a bit more space. Marega. Frozen. He's given it away to J-Dog. Kofi with the ball through. Again, the ball just hasn't been right. It's still only 1-0 though, although Tempest haven't really threatened the goal of Gio. It's still 1-0 and they'll be thankful for that. I think if they go 2-0, their heads are going to start dropping. But as it stands, it's 1-0 to eWolves. And yeah, top of the table clash, and Tempest need to do better. I think it's the way their season's gone so far. You could use them words to describe their whole season. But yeah, a win here for Tempest would certainly restore some of that pride and show other teams that they still deserve to be there at the top. Cup of tea time. But eWolves have certainly had quite a few chances there. Most of them were fairly easy saves for Chris. But the goal came from Scum. Great ball over the top by Chucky. Who's probably playing for another man of the match here. If this game was to end like this. That would certainly be a turnout for the Bucks. Feel like Tempest could do with a dynamic British winger subbing on. It's possible. Although I thought you identified more with Ireland, Kieran. So I'm sure. Are you not talking about you? Are we talking about someone else? Chucky. Out to the left for Destran. Destran to Scum. Scum with the shot. We know Scum loves a shot like that. But Chris read it well. You do, but you're currently applying for dual citizenship. Okay. So you're going to get one of them blue passports. Not worth the paper it's written on, them blue passports, but whatever. If Kime looks into the middle, Scum was in a good position there, but he didn't see him early enough. Sow. Out to the left for Kobe. J-Dog. Ball into the middle. Chucky cuts it out. Chucky. Tackled by Kobe. Here's Luar. Tempest need a big second half here. They certainly need to get the next goal. 2 goals down against eWolves is not easy to come back from. And Kobe almost with a trademark dribble through the middle. Loire back to Sau. To Loire. Loire on the right-hand side. Dribbles back. Crosses it in. Headed. Oh, I tell you what. What a save that is by Gio. That was creeping over the line. The ball goes back in from the corner. Wow, what a save. That looked like it was creeping in the post. Chucky to Frozen. Frozen. On the right. He's running at Dino. Dino stands his ground well. This is where Tempest can need to get some valuable possession. Oh, NF with a good dribble past Chucky, and Chucky smartly takes the yellow card there for his team. But he was beaten there by NF. Why does it say eWolves Jugend? I don't know why it does that sometimes, because I did change the name on the ticker. Let me just double check. Yeah. It does say Tempest eWolves on my ticker. But, yeah, I don't get it. I think it might have been, if you refresh, it's fine. Yeah, probably, but I think at this point now we'll just leave it. J-Dog. He's pushed his way past Marega. Fellow PTs there battling against each other. J-Dog. Corner kick comes in. Out of the box. And that's something that eWolves do well. They're always there to pick up that loose ball when it drops outside the area, and that's what they've done there. It allows Tempest no time to put any more pressure on. Kime trying to catch Chris out at the near post. To be fair to Chris, since that goal, he's made the saves you should expect him to make. The corner kick comes in, and again, the deflection falls kind for Chris Godrock with the header. Chucky. Back to Gio. Gio just killing a couple of seconds. Finds Marega. Marega back to Gio. Gio again just holding it up. Long ball. Scum tries to touch it down. Sauer's there. Sau down the line to Loire. Loire tried to play it down the line, but hasn't found his man, and Chris can come and pick that up. Chris. To Sau. Sau back to Baz. Baz with a ball over the top finds NF. NF trying to just force his way past Godrock, and he does well there, J-Dog. Trying to play the ball back into him, but Godrock back there fighting for every ball. Baz. Good ball that by Baz. Through to Loire. Loire on the ball. Oh, Loire went for that shot at the near post. Bit of frustration that from Tempest, trying to just get some more efforts on Gio's goal, but it's not going to go in there. Dino does well. Dino's doing a lot better against Frozen this half than he did the first. Kobe. Kobe in the middle. Plays it out to the right for Loire. Loire with the ball into the box. Headed away. Them crosses need more power and speed and accuracy. At the moment, they're just too easy for eWolves to head them away. Loire is there. Puts the ball back in. Again, it's too easy and predictable. Godrock is just there to win all them headers all day, every day. NF. Tackle by Kime. Back to Chucky. Chucky to Isco. Isco. Oh, ran into NF, who retrieves the ball, but Loire just couldn't. Not really sure what Loire was trying there, and Chucky brings it forward. Chucky is woofed, and now NF on the ball. Touches it to J-Dog. J-Dog, does he have the stamina and the skill to get past Godrock? J-Dog is in, and he goes for the near post. But again, nothing doing. Kobe on the ball, out to the left, but it's cut out by Marega. It's fair to say Kobe has not got his passing shoes on for this game. Marega finds Scum with a good ball who shoots, and that could be the killer goal. eWolves 2-0. Scum with 2 goals. We did say the second goal would be the crucial one, and I think that's probably going to be it. Marega, 2 defenders with 2 assists in this game, by the way, showing that eWolves have got assists all over the pitch. Scum as well, showing how useful of an attacker he can be. Never used to see Scum finishing like that in short, for short-range goals anyway. Kofi. Kofi to Baz. Baz has just ran straight into Frozen. That's not what you want to happen when you're 2-0 down. Kobe comes back and does well to win possession for his team back. Dino. Yeah, Scum's probably edging that man of the match now because he's got the second goal. Oh, bit of lag there. I don't know whether that was me or the server. It didn't look like one of my lags, actually, because mine are a bit more smaller and regular than that. But, oh, yeah. Actually, it could be me now. Destron with the ball in. It's headed away. Maybe the DDoS is incoming, yeah. Maybe, Do was right. Destron with the ball to the back stick, but there's far too much on there. Chris touches it to Baz. Baz turns on it, plays it back to Chris. 76 minutes in, eWolves 2-0 up. Tempest with a lot to do here to rescue anything out of this game. This doesn't really mean much to them in terms of positions, but in terms of pride, I guess it does. Tempest are certainly a team with wounded pride this season. Kofi with the ball in. Again, it's too easy. Too easy for eWolves. The crossing today from Tempest. Seabot says he thinks Chucky is still man of the match for today. I mean, he's got a good pass rate. He's got 14 interceptions, which is nothing to be sniffed at. No. I'll let chat decide. Kime. On the left. Runs into the box. He's past Baz easy and goes for the near post. Was that a bit too greedy from Kime? He had Scum and Frozen to aim at there and decided to just try and go for that near post. Destron just slides into NF. NF out to the right for Sao. Sao into Luar. Luar on the right-hand side. Goes for the shot from the edge. You are not going to score from there today. Not against this compact eWolves side. Dino. To J-Dog. J-Dog. To NF. NF. Turns. Out to the left for Kobe. Kobe. Turns. He's woofed by Frozen. Kobe had 2 men over with him. Because look, eWolves are not afraid to get men back. They will happily sit up with 1 man if it means they can win the ball back and start an attack. Marega to Chucky. Chucky to Destran. I don't think it's any contest that Chucky is the best French player at the moment. I really do think it is. People might laugh at that, but I really do think he is the best French player. I actually agree with Buller for once. You could argue that, like, I don't know, people might still remember Salix fondly, but Salix doesn't really play anymore, and Salix isn't as good as he used to be. NG have got Luan, of course, but Luan is on the fringes of the NG team, let's be honest. And I wouldn't say he was better than Chucky. MTZ is still a better defender. I mean, it's debatable. In my opinion, I don't think he is. I think if you put MTZ into this eWolves side, he wouldn't be as good as Chucky, put it that way. Whereas if I think you put Chucky into Yugen, he'd be better than MTZ. Well, this one's petered out anyway towards the end. When I play versus Chucky, I'm happy playing versus MTZ as CF. I think, do you know what? I do think people are giving MTZ too much credit here, but it's everyone's opinion. I get that. I'm not saying everyone's wrong. I think MTZ was better in the past than he is now. I can agree with people there. I think MTZ was definitely better in the past. But I think it's yeah. It's tough. It's a tough one. At least I know people have got mixed opinions on that. Anyway, after that debate, sorry, I've got there we go. Got COVID. No, I haven't. I've already had COVID, unfortunately. But eWolves 2-0 in this one. In the end, Tempest just aren't really looking like a threatening team, let's be honest. And it's really surprising to say that when you've got a team of Kobe and NF, when you've got players like that in your lineup. But I think they'll be the first guys to say that they are not playing well at the moment and they are not active as a team. And this is why they are getting the results that they are, whereas they're playing the most active team in iOS at the moment, eWolves, who, managed to get a 0-0 against NG and are beating pretty much everybody else. Which, if you can do that, you're always going to give yourself a chance when it comes to the end season if there's playoff games. Which I do believe we're going into the majors and minors very, very soon. Tempest Set was the second best team before. Now they lose the spot to a better team. Well, I think it's fair to say they've definitely lost that status as the second best team at the moment. Even though people did admit Tempest could play better, even when they were finishing. They were still able to finish like runners-up, I think, for the last 2 seasons or whatever, the last 2 competitions, or the last competition anyway. But at the moment, eWolves are just storming into that second spot and looking good value for it. It has to be said. And this is when they've lost Loire as a player as well, who, we know Loire on his day is a really difficult player. But eWolves seem to have got better. I think we've said this before since Loire has left. They've definitely got better, and they've got more of an identity now than they did before. And I think it's that spine of the team. I think you have Kime, Chucky, and Godrock in that spine of the team. They're going to give anyone a game. Like, they're dedicated players who are active and play the game a lot, and they know their roles. They know their roles in the team, and that's all you need for it to create a good side. Anyway, where are we? I mean, Panda Joker's in cooldown, but Panda Joker didn't play, so I don't really know whether it's worth interviewing him. But and I do have a bit of I am quite busy tonight as well because I'm working on my intro video for the stream tournament, which I was hoping to start tomorrow, but I still have quite a lot of work to do tonight, so it's gonna really depend on if I can get it finished before I go to bed. If I can, then we might be able to start the stream tomorrow, the stream tournament. If not, then I might have to delay it till next week because I can't do Fridays and Saturdays, really. Which I know is a shame, but at least we've got something to look forward to. But with a bit of luck, I'll get it done tonight. I'm at the end of my intro video, which, to give you a little bit of a hint, I've tried to link it into IOWF in a really like weird and wonderful way. So that's all I'm going to tell you about the little intro video. But yeah. Well, I think it's fair to say that yeah, I wouldn't expect to see many people from IOWF in it. But 2 people from IOWF do get mentioned in the intro video. Because as you do know, IOWF is dead. But Panda was going to talk about Capsulons. Loire is in cooldown, so I guess I can do an interview with Loire because he did play. No disrespect, Panda. But we'll do a quick interview with Loire and see what Loire's thoughts are on that game. Hello, Loire.
Hello, mate. You all right?
Can you just speak again so I can check that they can hear you?
Hello. Are you all right?
Okay. It's very quiet for some reason. I think it might be my Discord. Hold on.
No.
That was a little bit louder. Hold on.
Yeah, I probably got a bit far away from my face. This better for you.
There we go. Can we hear Loire now? I hope so. Let me turn the volume up on the system as well. If he talks. He just was. That's not a good sign.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Okay, yeah. I think they can hear you. Yeah. It's only a Liam responding to me in the chat, so yeah, so thank you for joining me, Loire. Obviously, eWolves are a difficult team to break down, and I think that we saw that today. You know, it just seemed like whatever Tempest tried today, it just didn't seem to really work today. Was that more down to their defending, or was it more down to Tempest just not being at their best in general?
I just, yeah, eWolves are good, but I just think this season Tempest are just struggling. We just struggle to go forward, and just I think the chemistry is just not there in the team at the moment. You can see in other games, it's just there's just something not there. Just it's hard to put your finger on. Maybe inactivity of the main guys. I don't know, but it's just seems disjointed at the moment.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. Definitely, it's much mentioned that Tempest are not really that active, and especially like you said, the main guys, and I think you need them to be active to build something around. I mean, when you look at eWolves, for example, their most active players are Kime, are Chucky, are Godrock, who are their best players. And everything is built around them in the team. Marega, who's developing this season as a player. These players complement them, basically. And with Tempest, you don't really get that. I mean, you have people who are always there, like Sao and Dino and that. But they need people like NF and Kobe to be there and giving it their best as well. And I think at the moment it just, like you said, there's just something not.
I think this season is just like gonna try your best, but it's just a progress season. Next season, I think they're gonna strengthen. This season was sort of like what will happen sort of feeling.
Yeah, I think that does seem like that. I think particularly after the NG game where they were humbled to put it nicely. And obviously the eWolves game as well, I think was bad for them. I think these, they would have liked to have thought that sorry, not the eWolves game. Yeah, no, hang on.
Game.
Yeah, the Yugen game, sorry.
Yeah.
Where, they'd like to think that they can still, push around with them people, but I think obviously as a bit of a humbling experience. And it, like you said, it's going to be a very busy summer for not just Tempest. It's going to be a very busy summer, I think, for a lot of teams. And we'll have to see how that ends out after all these moves get all these moves are getting made. It could be one of the busiest windows that we've seen for a very long time. Put it that way.
Yeah, a lot's going on. Lots.
I mean, this is a bit of a naughty question to ask, but I mean, chefs, is it 100% coming back?
We're just mixing about with your mates, you know what I mean? Get a feel for it again, because we hardly, well, for me especially, we don't really play in Tempest, so I like something to be on the side, to actually play iOS. Otherwise, I'd always sign up for mixing with people I don't really want to play with.
Yeah, that's true. And I think that, we did see a little flurry of them kind of teams getting up. I mean, we did have a Phoenix mix, but that's gone inactive at the moment. And that's mainly my fault because I wanted to have that so that like you said, so I could play some games with people who I liked playing with and not in overlap,
Spanked by eWolves in overlap.
Yeah, it's not nice. Yeah, it's not nice. And after that happening one too many times, yeah. So I mean, at the moment, I'm not very active, so it's difficult for me to be going right. I'm going to play this many games, but yeah, I get what you mean. I think if you're enjoying playing with people and it doesn't have to be an actual team at the moment. It can just be something that you can get the lads together who you like playing with and just enjoying, I guess.
Yeah, same with everyone. Like Joshua, he doesn't have a team at the moment. Loads of people in there just want a bit of fun, you know what I mean? We beat some people. We beat EW the other day, which is like a bunch of random people drawn up. Like obviously you've played for us a few times. We just get people we want to play with, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's it. Like I'll be honest, if I don't sign up, like you said, much anymore to games, but if people ask me to play, I will play. Like that was why I sort of got like Hydra like sort of like coaxed me and said, listen, just come to us as a reserve player, and if we need you, we need you. And then the game they need me just happened to be against well, not as bad as that, but against Borgar, like in his prime. Which, people who saw that game know it didn't go well, but for me anyway. I think for the time being, you just get to a point where you're just happy to be that bit part person. But okay, well, I guess, like you said, we'll see how, what happens with Tempest during the off season and how it goes in the window. And for yourself, we'll see what that brings as well. But thanks for coming in and good luck.
Cheers, mate. And you guys.
Take care.
See you later.
So that was Loire for Tempest. And you could tell, he was very honest about what's going on really at Tempest at the moment. And we'll see what's gonna want to happen as that develops. But thank you for joining me once again on the IOSoccer Twitch channel. I did sort of give you news before for the in terms of CJP channel news, and I will attempt to finish that intro video tonight and get the tournament started tomorrow. It's probably gonna be around about 2 streams of doing the winners of doing the first round games, and then we're going to have 2 brackets. Once the 2 brackets, the winners and losers bracket, are down to 32 people, that's when the tournament ladder will start, and you'll start to see who can play each other as we go along. That's when it'll get fun. Not that it's going to be not fun from the first stream, believe me. But yeah, thank you for joining me. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. But if not, I'll definitely give you an update. As always, thank you for joining us, and arrivederci.